Hello everybody, Jenner Creations here. I am about to do my very first I guess unboxing is not really the right word because there's no box. But this is a set of dice I made as a commission. We're going to see how they turned out. Oh no. You can see there's already some bubbles on the surface. But several of them look okay. So let's go ahead and take them out and see how they look. Oh, that turned out largely yellow. We were doing like a yellow-black combination. Now the resin is literally just finished curing, so it's still kind of soft. So we have to be careful not to move it or change it too much. Okay, so when I actually made these, ooh, that one turned out really cool. Look at that. I like that. I didn't swirl them very much because I was worried they were going to just mix into like a yellowish black. So you can see there's not as much variation as I would have liked to have. Now I will have to make this set again just because several of them have the large holes in them, which is not acceptable when I'm doing orders. Now, some people are okay with like the little minor flaws, but I'll have to talk to the person who commissioned it and see what they think. But, sorry, that's my ice maker. Just ignore that in the background. But yeah, right now the resin is really soft and moldable. So at this point, this is where you could also try to change its shape if you wanted to. So not as much variation as I was hoping. So that's good to know for the next time but I really like those. I mean, we'll see what they think of whether or not those are going to be acceptable. Okay, let's go on to the next one. That one is just D6s. Now this one is, I only actually made 3 dice in this one. So there's only 3 to unveil. Oh no. And I'm already seeing a problem. Snickerdoodles. So this is one that I'm actually making as a gift for someone. And maybe it kind of looks like there's butter on this. So this was just me utilizing the extra resin that I had. Kind of going with a fun little yellowy swirl. Obviously the yellow is left over from the other one there. And then this, again, the resin is really soft, so you got to be careful not to change its shape, is a popcorn inside here. Now this is not a real popcorn. This is a charm that I bought. But I think that looks pretty cool. Hopefully they like the gift. And then, of course, because I am a creature of curiosities, I had to see, oh no, there's a big hole right there. We're actually going to leave that in here to see if there's a chance we can fix that one by just adding a little extra resin, seeing if we can fix that large, can you see it? That large hole, that hole does not equal forgiveness. That is sad. We're so sad. Now this set, I was finishing up a little too late in the game, meaning the resin was already starting to thicken and heat up. So as you can see here, the resin is really thick on the edges, which means we might have quite the lip on these. So that's already not a good sign. It's not a good sign. Oh. That looks cute though. I'm making dice with little puppies in them because I'm obsessed with my dog. If you've ever been to my website, you will notice there is a whole series of books about a dog named Zoe. That is who's in the dice. Not the real Zoe. She is a lot bigger than dice. She would not like to be inside a dice, nor would I want her inside a dice. So these are just ones where I took fragments of other... Oh, let me get the rest of them out. Oh, those D20s had trouble today. Oh, not my favorite. Okay. So the reason why they're all sticking like that, partially because they're still a little too, they're still a little like early in that stage of resin setting. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's really not good. Resin should not be that squishy. That's not good. So this might not have cured at all. We'll give it a few hours to see if it settles down, but my guess is this entire set is scrapped. I did put cute little inserts in them just to see how they looked, kind of going with some fun pastels and some golds. But yeah, this whole set might be, that's sad, that whole thing might be a wash. All right, last one. I usually can do anywhere from 3 to 6 sets at a time, depending on how I space them on my drawing board or my curing board. Now this is one, ooh, that looks pretty cool. This is one of the chrome colors where you actually brush the color on the entire outside, and then you fill it with a black color to get that nice sharp tones. I honestly didn't know what this color looked like until just now. Let's see if I can get these. Now, what I like to do is I like to actually reuse these pieces. So I'll go ahead and set them aside. Leave them on a flat surface when they come out this warm, just because otherwise. So, like when you saw this one here, these little inserts, that is these pieces from previous dice that I cast. All right, moment of truth. Oh, okay. So as you can see, there's, I didn't clear out the excess powder when I made these. I forgot to do that. I tried mixing it to see if it would be okay. And this is a spot when I was brushing on the resin, or brushing on the mica powder, that I missed. So that's kind of not much you can do for that at this point. But you can kind of see the little swirl pattern. That's me trying to use a toothpick to get the resin into all the right spots. You can see the scratches where I probably scratched the powder off of, let's see if I can get the camera to come in focus. There we go. You can see where I kind of scratched the resin off, so it kind of leaves like a gap look to it. So all in all, these actually turned out quite well. I find that the chrome are probably the most forgiving of all of the resins, or all the types of dice I've made. The chrome are usually like, you know what? I'll go ahead and work for you today. It's fine. I'm pretty sure you've had it rough, so we'll just get along. So I do like making the chrome. I find the creativity levels with the chrome are limited though. There's not much you can do to make something unique and interesting. It's just a chrome dice, which is fun, but you know, where's the experimentation? You know, where's the challenge? Now the challenge with the chrome dice, I will say this, is when I go to clean these lines up later, the black that is inside shows through, because that color is only on the outside of the dice. So when I go to sand this, there's going to be a little black line. So that is unfortunate. I have yet to figure out how to get around that. If anyone has any ideas, please let me know. I am all for learning new things. Please use kind words. I'm still learning this. I've only been doing this for a few months, so. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, yeah, that. I don't know what happened there, but that did not turn out. Not only is this resin super squishy, and again, it could just because it hasn't had time to set. Maybe I took it out too soon. But you can see there's a hole here. That's from their not getting the powder out properly. And it was horribly deformed just now. But it's kind of coming back into its own. So that might have just been one of those, I am taking them out too soon. So maybe next time I got to give it a little more time. Yeah, this one just did the same thing. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed my first unveiling video. I have a few more that I'm going to be adding another layer. There's going to be some sand and some cool blue color for the ocean here. This one's a cute little leaves, pile of leaves for the autumn. I'm making some fun little ornaments. And, of course, some sparkly holidays with glow-in-the-dark snow. What? Of course, you can tell that's a reindeer, right? These ones I have another layer to put on there, so we won't be taking them out to see them this time. But thanks so much for joining. Hope you had fun. And I'm scared to take these out, so we're going to wait a little while on those. Thank you.